We have achieved an incredible feat, friend Phoenix.
Phoenix. I have been thinking more upon that name. It is the moniker of another. I do not believe I should use it any longer. I am not he.
Phoenix was the bravest warrior I have ever known. He faced terrible odds and emerged victorious. Slayed enemies the likes of which most cannot even comprehend. And yet, you have proven to be of equal bravery. He would have been honored that a warrior such as you bore his name. And so am I.
Your words honor me, Hierarch. But one day, I must find my own path and my own name.
I have been analyzing the Purifier bodies en masse. Their systems function more effectively when in proximity to each other. Outlying protocols can be offloaded to unoccupied cores.
What does any of that mean, Karax?
Their data web was designed to replicate the sense of the Kala. They are connected to each other.
Interesting.
Yes, however, it is a synthetic representation. There is no emotional wave.
The engineers who built them could not imagine how they could ever be seen as Protoss without the light of the Kala. If only our ancestors could see us now.
These purifiers have joined our army, Hierarch. It seems they are willing to serve you. For now.
I answer the call.
The skies await.
It is a good day to die.
I answer the call.
Amon's presence within the Kala grows stronger. He is becoming harder to resist.
You risk much for this, Rohana.
He believes all suffering, all conflict, results from the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle. That it must end.
Yes, he has made this clear.
But you see only the surface. Underneath, a silent hatred roils within him. A prideful resentment that would see all worlds burn. The hybrid are the true face of Amon. He wishes not only for the Xel'Naga's creations to be set aside, but for them to suffer.
This errand of yours has been a waste of our time. We should leave for Slain.
The Purifiers will be a useful addition to our forces. I would hardly call this an errand.
Yes, but as we already discussed, you chose to give them freedom, hoping that they will do as you command.
Do not presume to lecture me about my decisions, Tal'Darim.
But I so enjoy our exchanges.
It brings me great joy that the Purifiers have chosen to join the Daylon. But Amon's armies are still a threat. Mobius Corps is overseeing Amon's hybrid production lab. I will not let this continue. We will go to Revanskar and destroy the station before Amon can create more of these abominations.
Hierarch, as ordered, my Dark Templar have tracked Mobius Corps to their base within the asteroid belt of Revanskar.
Well done. Karax, what do you know of their defenses?
The asteroid field is highly volatile and guards the base's outer rim. The Spear of Adun will not be able to pass. However, our carriers could strike at the heart of the facility.
We will set a course at once. Amon has taken away my armies. So shall I take away his. Ready our ships for assault.
Hierarch, Mobius Corps' vessels are not moving into attack position.
Something isn't right.
Our shielding has been punctured. I'm detecting Terran cloak signatures on the lower decks, heading toward the bridge.
Templar, to me! We will not let the Spear of Adun fall! Karax, we cannot let this assault interfere with our plan. Mobius Corps will not expect a counterattack. Though you are not a warrior, you know their defenses better than any other. I entrust this task to you, Facesmith. Lead our carriers against the facility, while my warriors hold here.
As you command, Hierarch.
With our ship boarded, I need our best warriors here. I know you are not trained for battle, Facesmith, but with your tactical expertise, you can destroy this facility. Go now, with my full faith behind you.
The Mobius facility. As we suspected, this is where Amon's hybrid armies are born. The operation is fueled by 3 power cores. Destroying them will destabilize the facility and allow us to annihilate the remaining structure. If I establish our nexus point on the outer edge of the platform, the Templar can fight their way in. But there are no ground paths and few minerals. Fortunately, our carriers are ready now. With their help, I might have a chance.
All systems ready.
This platform has been locked by Mobius security protocols. They cannot be too difficult to decipher. If I gain access, I should be able to move the platform to areas with additional minerals. Well, at least there's enough resources here to get started.
The shadow spreads.
Lokai. Order received. Too long have I rested. Complying. There's no end. My will is my own.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
My will is my own. I soar again. Victory! Activating. I answer the call. All systems ready.
Let us proceed.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Karax, we are having difficulty repelling the hybrid on the Spear of Doom. Have you located their stasis chambers?
My scans show 2 chambers nearby. They appear to run on solarite. We could use it more than ever.
Justice is served. I return to the skies.
We have met the enemy.
It is done. I have access to the controls. The platform is operational. These navigational controls in the upper right of the command display will allow me to move it toward additional resources. The enemy will not be far, though. I should send some ships to scout ahead before we relocate.
Mineral field depleted.
Time is now.
Mineral field depleted.
Taking flight.
Mineral field depleted.
We have met the enemy.
I surrender.
Where
Mineral field depleted.
Calibrating. My will is my own. I answer the call.
Mineral field depleted.
I am detecting several banshees approaching our nexus.
Amon has awoken. We sleep no more.
Some experiments should never be done.
under attack.
We are poised for victory.
Ire shall be reclaimed. We are of one
Base is under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
War has no end. We are ready. I return to the skies.
You must construct additional pylons.
Time is now. I soar again.
combat awaits. Forward! For Allah! Faith before fear. It shall be done. The Templar march.
All systems ready.
Victory awaits. Let us
Too long have I rested.
We are poised for victory. The battle is won.
I answer the call. The silent invitation.
We are ready. Prepared to engage. Barrier has arrived.
I answer the call.
We serve with pride. Let none deter us.
My will is my own. Take it.
Base is under attack.
We have met the enemy.
Faith!
We
You must construct additional pylons.
awaiting.
A silent invitation.
Let your will be heard. Forward! Faith before fear.
We are poised for victory.
I answer the call.
Victory awaits.
I soar again. Comply.
Barrier has arrived.
hybrid chambers are gone, and their solarite is ours. That went better than I'd hoped.
Carrier has arrived.
I return to the skies.
Let your will be heard.
I return to the skies. I soar again.
Carrier. Base is under attack.
We are ready. All systems ready.
We are poised for victory. Base is under attack.
Order received.
Let us proceed.
Anak Paru. My will is my own. We are ready. Too long have I rested.
You require more Vespine gas.
I answer the call.
We serve with pride.
I return to the skies.
Proceed. Sarakunu. In the name of Amon.
No, I will leave that to you.
Have engaged the enemy. Our pylon is under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Gas.
We are poised for victory. To victory. My will. I return to the skies. Listening. I return to the skies.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Core energy reserves dropping to 66%.
Excellent work, Phase-Smith. Press on!
To victory! Too long have I rested.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Victory!
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I soar again. Assigning that. We meet the enemy in battle.
Your warriors have under attack.
We are of one.
I soar again.
Base is under attack.
Victory awaits. Justice activating.
Ire shall be reclaimed.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. More Vespene gas.
I stand ready. Azul.
Ire shall be reclaimed.
Have engaged the enemy.
I answer the call. War has no end. Order received. Lokai. We are ready.
To glory. We are of one mind. Yes, Executor.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Prepare to engage. Agreed. Carrier has arrived.
Ire shall be reclaimed.
Mineral field depleted.
Victory awaits.
Where shall we march? Porzola.
Too long have I rested. Order received. Lokai. Thus,
Mineral field. Vespene geyser exhausted.
calibrating. We are ready. Target in range.
You have not enough mineral. You have not enough mineral.
Victory awaits. Azul.
Let your will be heard.
The enemy shall be purified.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Let none deter us. Give us your command. The Templar. Yes, Executor.
Let us proceed. I return to the skies. Carrier has arrived.
Die in flames!
skies.
Vespene Geyser exhausted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Too long have I rested.
Our pylon is under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Time is now. Too long have I rested.
We have met the enemy.
I return to the skies. I return to the skies. I answer the call.
Give us your command.
Vespene Geyser exhausted.
We are ready. My will is my own.
Our pylon is under attack.
Target in range.
The platform's power grid is nearly offline, Hierarch. There is only one more core.
Well done, Karax. The attacks on the ship have slowed.
We have met the enemy.
With honor. This warrior awakens. Order received. Speak your demands. Lost. Activating.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Combat awaits.
The enemy.
Vespene Geyser exhausted.
Ire shall be reclaimed.
Victory awaits.
Just my will is my own.
Un anak baru.
We are ready. I answer the call.
Identify. Carrier has arrived. We have met the enemy. Carrier has arrived.
Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Join me in glorious battle.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I return to the skies. Return to the skies.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Too long have I rested.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I soar again.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Battle cruisers are warping away from the Spear of Adun.
Yes, I believe I have found them. It is no matter. We will not be deterred.
Enemy in battle. Just pause. We meet the enemy in battle.
Our pylon is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
my home.
Our pylon is under attack.
Target in range.
Mineral field depleted.
We are ready. Assigning division. Has no end. Carrier has arrived.
We are of one.
We are ready. Too long have I rested.
Ire shall be reclaimed.
My will is my own. Let us proceed. Carrier has arrived.
Let your...
Mineral field.
I return to the skies.
We are...
All systems ready. War has no end. Long have I rested.
Mineral field depleted.
I return to the skies.
The final power core has been destroyed. We must strike now. Hierarch, is the Spear of Adun secure?
Yes, we repelled the invaders before they could reach the solar core. Our weapon systems are yours to command.
It was my honor to serve. Fire!
Amon's hybrid facility lies in ruin. His hybrid armies shattered. And yet, for the briefest of moments, we lingered on the cusp of ruin. We endured because of the actions of one brave Templar. In the midst of darkness, I have seen a light. I have seen defiant hope. Carax of the Kalai, you were born a craftsman from a caste of engineers. But now, you stand as a warrior. Today, it is clear that the age of castes has come to its end. Today, we must all become Templar.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Why not bring the fight to Amon? Every moment we linger is a moment wasted.
Hierarch, the Purifiers are impressed with your leadership. They clamor to strike at the heart of Amon.
Friend Phoenix, they are impressed equally with yours.
Yes, they have chosen to follow my command. Leadership is new for me, as is everything else.
I had not intended to become Hierarch. I questioned the decision. There had to be someone more worthy. Do not fall into the same mental traps I did, my friend. The Purifiers follow you for a reason, as the Dalam now follow me. Self-doubt will only cloud your decision-making.
You speak truth, Hierarch. You speak as a leader.
The deeds of a Templar suit you, Karax.
For the entirety of my life, I have given myself to the art of creation. My war has been one of design, a battle against obstacles that hinder optimization. I am a faithsmith, and will always be my first calling. But, as times change, those who were not born true Templar can become so through their deeds.
Then ready yourself, Templar. You will be needed.
Our scouts are reporting the Dominion is attempting to fight back the Golden Armada. Despite their efforts, multiple systems have fallen.
Capital ships have docked within the Spear of Adun. They await your preference.
Carrier has arrived.
Valor is eternal.
The Tal'Darim Wrathwalker robotics are now online, Hierarch.
Rohana.
I can see it, Artanis. The truth Amon wishes to hide. While his brethren, the Xel'Naga, slumbered through the millennia, Amon and his followers descended upon Ire.
And he uplifted our people. They ruled over us as teachers, as gods.
He changed us, manipulated our essence. But we grew beyond his control. He and his followers fled to Xeris to create the Zerg. The hybrid are the culmination of his efforts. False Xel'Naga, created in his image. We must...
Rohana, this is too dangerous. You cannot go on like this.
I must, Hierarch. It is my duty to know the truth, to bear it. I know now. This is my purpose.
Such hubris. To think that they could control what they did not understand. Oh, it's always hubris with the Terrans. Get too close to a black hole, and it will crush you.
We once thought the same of the Tal'Darim, Alarak. We believed you mindless and obedient slaves.
And we thought you were weak, impure, and unworthy. And yet now we stand together.
Perhaps we acted too rashly with Mobius Core. There may have been a different way.
Oh, Templar, is there ever a moment when your people do not doubt themselves? No, Artanis. Extermination was the only course. The hybrid leave nothing to save.
Revanskar has fallen, and through its death, the Templar have been born anew. But the matter of the Tal'Darim still concerns me. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little. If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken. It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rakshir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'Darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, the ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment.
I've been analyzing the Tal'Darim's war machines. Their technology is cloned from Kalai designs. Aside from the construction materials, there is little deviation. How is this feat possible?
There have always been legends of vessels that set out into the cosmos and never returned. Of attack forces gone missing.
I have heard these stories. Whispers of angry spirits of our past that strike when you are most vulnerable. Imagine if all this time we have been fighting an unknown war against the Tal'Darim.
It would explain a great deal.
How sad. They are thieves, never knowing the joys of their own invention. How despicable.
The Golden Armada has devastated the sector, Artanis. I know we cannot engage them directly, but this must not continue.
There are things I understand about the Tal'Darim. Their zeal, their desire to appease their god. What I cannot understand is why Amon would cast aside his loyal allies so easily. Why he would betray their sacred trust and treat them as fodder.
I have felt his grand ambitions, Artanis. The dark truth is, Amon wishes no allies, aside from his hybrid. He believes he's ending a cycle of violence, but he only brings about an eternity of abomination.
Hierar.
I wish to know more about this Rakshir, your ritual combat.
To understand Rakshir, you must first understand the sacred chain of ascension that ultimately links to Amon. Each of us is shackled to his will, and to the will of he who is in the link above. And yet, there is a way to ascend. By blade and blood, any Tal'Darim can usurp the position of the one above his station. It is through this ritual that Amon's ascendants are assured to be the most capable to carry out his will.
Then Malash is the most powerful of your people?
He is considered so, but he has yet to face me. In order to invoke the challenge of Rakshir, preparations must be completed, as the decrees of old describe. Ready your warriors. Malash will surely attempt to interfere. These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
If it must be done. Wait, what is that strange fog?
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of slain, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides. They do not possess their full power here, yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly.
I thought you promised an assured victory, Alarak.
You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Very well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught. The Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
For Phoenix!
It shall be done.
Guide my blade.
This vessel shall engage.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
Phase crystals charged. Annihilation commencing. Undercool rock. It shall be done.
The enemy shall be pure.
Channel the light of Ion.
We meet the enemy in battle.
We face the enemy.
Ire shall be reclaimed.
Zaknaku Afar. Processed. Annihilation commenced.
Guide my blade.
You have not enough minerals.
Phase crystals. This vessel shall avenge. Cast our shell.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Combat awaits.
Zaknaku Afal.
The Guardians stand watch over the shrines. Kill them slowly and painfully.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
Where shall we march?
Phase crystal. We are at full power.
I was able to scan the Tal'Darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
Avenge. Processed. Channel the light of Io. Annihilation commencing. Base crystallization.
We have destroyed a Tal'Darim mothership.
Excellent. Only one remains.
Not enough minerals.
It shall be done. Systems at full. Annihilated. Undercool rock.
We serve with pride.
We are at full power.
You have not enough minerals.
Channel the light of Io. You seek our aid. Annihilation commencing. This vessel shall calibrating void lasers. Systems active. You seek our aid?
You have not enough minerals.
Ikuda Anai.
The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your preparations if you're so inclined.
Let none deter us. War's enough. It shall be done. The Templars march. Let your will be done. To glory. Forward.
Have you come to bear witness to the end? Meet the enemy in battle.
Face before me.
Seek our aid. This shall not be our end, but a new beginning.
Glorious combat upon us.
We meet the enemy in battle.
This vessel shall be processed.
You have not enough minerals.
We face the enemy.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Ikuda Anai.
Yes, Executor.
Channel the light of Io. Phase crystals charged.
Najakar,
We
Mina.
face the enemy.
It shall be done.
We face the enemy. Prismatic core online.
under attack.
We meet the enemy in battle.
You must construct additional pylons.
For the lot.
Our pylon is under attack.
Amon's forces are gone. Now's your chance to attack the Guardians.
Your power is greater than we believed, Firstborn. We seek honor.
Where shall we march? Let none be
Another Guardian has fallen. What a thrilling sight.
If it is so thrilling, why not join us?
Well, I must save my strength to face Malash, of course.
Behold the strength of the Chosen.
Tal'Darim ships are heading towards our nexus, Hierarch.
Bring them down!
Systems and you seek our aid.
Ikuda Anai. Undercooler calibrating oil. We are at full power.
You seek our aid.
Annihilation commencing. You require more Vespine gas. Prismatic core online. This vessel comes down. Under cooling rock.
Where shall we march?
We meet the enemy in battle.
We serve with pride.
Everything now, Facemate.
Thank you, Hierarch. I shudder to think of what they were planning to do with it.
Yes, Executor.
You must construct additional pylons.
You seek our aid.
Give us your command. Let none
Ardactural.
We embrace the glory of battle. You know little of Alarak, or you would not aid him.
Oh, what glorious deaths. You do well to promote my cause, Artanis.
I only hope that is true.
Power. This vessel shall.
Do you sense it? Tarazim. A shame you'll have no time to enjoy it with Amon's forces coming after you.
Let your will be done. For the lot.
We face the enemy. Prismatic core.
You will stand against a god? This
destroy you. I have heard enough of his lies.
Your ritual is complete. What now?
Well, they were not part of the ritual, but these traitors would have aided Malash in it, and I wish to see them die. Now the time has come. High Lord, hear me. I invoke the right of Rakshir. Fight me according to our laws, or die a coward.
We meet in combat at daybreak. You shall have your challenge.
I am going to make this clear. The Templar are not a weapon you can wield as you wish. We are not here to slay your enemies under false pretenses. Deceive me again, and this alliance of ours comes to an end.
Slaying Malash's guardians fulfilled more than one purpose. Once the High Lord lies dead at my feet, none will challenge my rule. After all these years, my victory is nearly at hand. I feel his concern, Artanis. He knows that I'm coming for him.
Malash?
No. Amon. Through the breath of creation, I peer beyond the veil. Oh, yes, I feel his rage washing over me. He knows I no longer fear him. He knows that the Tal'Darim have no collar for him to control. I will turn the Chosen against him.
Do not assume you are already victorious, Alarak. Do not let the Terrazine cloud your judgment. You have a battle to win first.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have delivered the killing blow in 1,000 ways.
From my experience, overconfidence is your opponent's greatest ally. Do not let yours aid Malash.
Spoken as one who welcomes defeat.
There are new personnel awaiting your review in the War Council, Hierarch.
Karax, the Keystone, it's
Reacting. To void energies upon the planet's surface, most likely. I've seen this before on Ulnar. This Terrazine must be directly linked to the void.
The Tal'Darim call it the breath of creation. They believe imbibing it allows them to speak directly to Amon.
A far-fetched claim, yet I cannot deny its plausibility. The substance's properties appear to be foreign to our universe.
Perhaps this is why it is so holy to them. They seek out planets rich in Terrazine and turn them into temples to their god.
Our coming here may be a blessing to us. If the Keystone reacts to Terrazine like it does with void energy, I may be able to use it to stress the artifact, determine its limits.
Perhaps fate has not abandoned us completely. We must have faith.
I prefer results, Hierarch. Amon is powerful in measures that eclipse even the Queen of Blades. There is no room for uncertainty.
The War Council awaits you, Hierarch.
Preserver, I do not appreciate you staring at me.
I have been reliving memories. Your people, the Nerazim, were branded heretics. Yet my eyes do not see the evil the Conclave feared.
Our people were separated by ignorance as much as malice. To live together, we must see each other as we truly are. As Protoss. Rohana, could you review this tactical layout? I want to be sure I'm seeing all the angles.
It would be my pleasure, Matriarch. The assault ships are now ready for your inspection. The Tal'Darim motherships have warped in to strengthen our fleet. I must admit, they are quite impressive.
We are the soul of strength.
Paradakral.
Destruction is at hand.
What has happened to you?
Karax, there are several lapses within my memory web over the past few days. Have you been up to something?
No. Perhaps you fell asleep.
That seems unlikely.
There is still much to be done. This chain of ascension is a despicable practice.
It is how the Kalai once thought of the Nerazim's Shadow Walk.
There is no comparison. Our society was not founded upon...
Their culture is one unyielding hierarchy. Servant to master, a constant reinforcement of their bondage to Amon. But they have been lied to, Matriarch.
And how could this change if it is all they have ever known?
Our people once only knew hatred of one another. Suspicion.
Yes.
We viewed your practices as barbaric. and you viewed ours as cruel. It is the same with the Tal'Darim, with the destruction of Amon, and the revelation of his betrayal. I expect their entire society to seek out who they truly are, and what they wish to be. Malash has proven himself to be a dangerous leader.
Indeed. That's why my victory shall be the sweetest of ecstasy.
Has he defeated many in this rite?
Countless. He ascended the chain with brutal wrath, plowing through all who opposed him. It's as if he were blessed by the Dark God. They called him the Blade of Amon.
And still he was challenged?
It is our way. He defeated each with lingering cruelty. Malash revels in bringing his challengers to the edge of death, and tormenting them for a time after.
That does not comfort me, Alarak.
Comfort is a myth, given to younglings until they are ready for the trials and pain that is true existence. Leave me. It is time to make preparations. All this time wasted on altruism. If you were Tal'Darim, your actions would have led to your downfall long ago. The Spear of a Doom, such wasted potential. Your people focused all their effort on surviving some unknown apocalypse, when they could have been the apocalypse. The darkness within calls for the blood of Malash. Now is the hour of my ascendance. Let Rakshir commence!
The rite of Rakshir has begun. From this moment, only Alarak and Malash are allowed to engage each other in combat directly. One must overpower the other and reach the pit of sacrifice. There, the victor will stand as the new leader of the Tal'Darim, and the loser's life will be forfeit.
They appear quite evenly matched.
This is true. However, from what I have learned, Rakshir allows the champion's supplicants to support them psionically. Our warriors will be able to aid Alarak, but likewise, The Tal'Darim can assist Malash.
I will ready our forces. Malash will fight ruthlessly to hold on to his power. We must be prepared to do the same.
The Tal'Darim will send warriors to aid Malash shortly. We should ensure Alarak has sufficient reinforcements.
Malash is drawing power from the Tal'Darim. Alarak will need the support of our warriors.
Ire shall be reclaimed.
Yes, your psionic power courses through me. Move forward, slaves. Kill all who aid Malash.
You would do well to remember that I command these warriors, Alarak, not you.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Najakar enough. We are one mind. Come back. Give us your hand. Let your will be heard. Najakar enough. We serve. Ire shall Hordes aloft. Forward.
It would be wise for us to build a second nexus here.
Hierarch, I don't understand how this is possible, but my scanners are detecting high solarite concentrations in the native beasts here. Understood, Hierarch.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
The Death Fleet descends.
It shall be done. The Templar march. I have met the enemy. Ire shall be reclaimed. We are one mind. Where your heart, Najakar enough. To glory. Come back.
The first beast has been slain.
Deter us.
My vengeance will not be delayed. Send me your warriors.
We are of one
The
mind.
Death Fleet descends.
Glorious combat is upon us.
Join me in glorious battle.
A Tal'Darim attack force is inbound on our nexus point.
Brothers, attack the Firstborn directly. You have not enough minerals.
Glory to the day.
This warrior awakens.
Yes, Executor.
This warrior awakens.
You have not enough minerals.
Speak your demands.
You have not enough minerals.
The time has come. Your will.
Hyra, I am sensing hybrid. They come to aid Malash.
Amon's harbingers, join our struggle. Fight well, warriors, and you will also ascend into hybrid.
Oh, you lie with such conviction. It is almost admirable.
Descends.
My vengeance will not be delayed. Send me your warriors.
We serve with pride.
Our pylon is under attack.
Give us what
I cannot hold forever, Arcanus. I must have more power. This warrior awakens. This warrior.
Najakar, Minas. The Templar, I have met the enemy. Let your
We meet the enemy in battle.
we are one mind. It shall be done. Faith before fear.
Locking on to the beast's coordinates. Warping it aboard.
You have not enough minerals.
This warrior awakens. Only destruction awaits our foes.
Let none deter us. It shall be done. The firstborn shall persevere. Glory to the Daemon.
Only destruction awaits our foes. Death fate descends.
Give us your command.
I am the
Iron shall be recruited. The Templar march.
only destruction awaits our foes.
We are one heart. Faith. Towards enough. Let none deter us. It shall be done.
I sense more hybrid approaching. Be ready.
Now I have all of them. My preliminary scans indicate that the solarite deposits are a byproduct of the beast's unusual digestive system.
Are you saying that they're... Wait. Never mind. I do not wish to know.
Be done.
We meet the enemy in battle.
The Templar.
I am the Ember of Eternity. Join me in glorious battle. We meet the enemy in battle.
Upgrade complete.
Not long now. This warrior awakens.
Warriors, the Tal'Darim are moving against us from the upper pathway. Prepare our defenses.
Tal'Darim, slaughter the firstborn, and your ascension will be assured.
I am the Ember of Eternity. Extermination shall come.
Yes, Executor. Let your will be heard.
Speak your demand. Only destruction awaits our foes. Speak your command. Extermination shall come.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
The Death Fleet descends. Ash and cinder.
Pyro, a hybrid dominator has appeared. It is on its way to Malash.
The time has come. Extermination shall come. The Death Fleet descends.
Victory has come. Impress me.
The Death Fleet descends.
We are in agreement.
Base is under attack.
The Death Fleet only destruction awaits our foes. I return to the skies.
By our birthright.
I have met the enemy.
Upgrade complete.
Thokashar. Commencing bloodshed.
The Death Fleet descends. Only destruction awaits our foes. Only destruction awaits our foes. I return to the skies.
I have met
Only
the enemy.
destruction awaits our foes. We meet the enemy in battle. The time has come.
Base is under attack. You require more Vespene gas.
A hybrid behemoth. Be wary, Artanis.
Only destruction awaits
You
our
require more Vespene gas. You require more Vespene gas.
This warrior awakens. This warrior awakens. I return to the skies. I
return to the skies.
The Death Fleet descends.
You presume to speak.
I return to the skies.
The Death Fleet descends.
Our pylon is under attack.
Our confrontation draws to a close, Malash. Soon everyone will know the depth of your treachery.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Let none deter us.
You require more Vespene gas. Base is under attack.
Master has already won, Alarak. You lead our people to their doom. You are right. Tal'Darim, by the right of Rakshir, I am your High Lord. Listen and obey. Malash promised you lies. There is no ascension. The Tal'Darim will never be uplifted and become hybrid. Amon betrayed us, and for this, he must die.
Alarak.
The Tal'Darim have yielded to my authority, and the Death Fleet is now under my command. I will use them both to avenge Amon's betrayal.
Do your people believe in this cause, as you do?
What they believe is of little consequence. What matters is that they obey.
You choose to rule differently than I, Alarak. Despite this, we may not only end the violence between our kind, but forge a powerful alliance.
Can we now? My people are vastly different than yours, Hierarch.
We both desire vengeance, and we are both Protoss. Is that not enough?
Very well. Submit to my absolute authority, and we may indeed unite our forces.
Do not test me, Tal'Darim. Amon is a mighty foe. Your people cannot hope to stand alone against him. You will side with me, and together we will send him back to the abyss.
So you do understand my culture after all. Let us say that for now, we have struck another bargain.
Artanis, you strive to maintain this flawed existence, but you will not stop me.
Amon, I have destroyed your Terran army, eradicated your hybrid facility, and turned your servants to my side. All that is left is your destruction.
Impudence back. You are insignificant in the face of the salvation I bring. You will come to Ire and die.
He is gone. He is so arrogant. Just as he could look into me, so I have looked into him. His form is almost complete, and now he waits for us to return. He plans to bring the Great Fleet down upon us. There is a way around this. We have to eliminate the sacred psi matrix that powers Ire, or we are all doomed.
If he intends to use the Golden Armada to stop us from destroying his body, then you are right. Destroying the psi matrix is essential. It seems this connection of yours has proved worthwhile. But it is time to free yourself from Amon. Sever yourself from the Kala.
I would relinquish all that I know.
It is the only way. Unshackle yourself from the past, Rohana, and step into this new age.
For the day long.
It is time for retribution. We will set a course for Ire.
What has happened to you? With all that has happened, I cannot help but think of Ire. I am curious, Phoenix. What is your last memory of our home?
I remember being alone. I do not know whether it was the blade or my faith that wavered. But in that moment, the Zerg struck.
I am sorry for stirring painful memories. I will leave you be.
Phase Smith, when you have a moment, the solar output is ready for your review.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on.
May Rashagal light the path to victory.
Alarak has brought his ascendants into our fold. They are fierce, but strong.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Rohana, before you freed yourself from the Kala's grip, did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw Amon's end. As the Firstborn created the Kala, the Xel'Naga were disturbed from their slumber. They felt an absence within the void itself. They discovered Amon and his followers at Xeris, and a war among the gods erupted. Amon unleashed the Swarm.
And the Swarm consumed the Xel'Naga.
Only a fraction remained within Ulnar. In the final confrontation, Amon was felled, but he was not defeated. He returned to the Void, twisting it with his hatred. His servant, Narud, machinated for eons, seeking a body to sustain his master.
The hybrid.
A stepping stone towards the host body he now forges upon Ire. His plan is almost complete.
We are still here, Rohana, and he can be defeated again.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of the now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch. Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire, and let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
So many lost. So much destruction. But there is a glimmer of hope. We will destroy Amon's host body and cast him from the Kala. The Templar shall make our final stand for Ire. Brothers, sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Oh, well, this is truly a miracle.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amon's plan. He forges a hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Ire, by dismantling the warp network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amon's hybrid form. Clever.
Once he only has the Templar to inhabit, we unleash the Keystone, removing Amon from the Kala.
It will not contain him for long.
No, but long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
This optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit, and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people?
I will not accept that, Alarak. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head-on.
Welcome, Hierarch.
I have such tangible memories of Ire. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore.
The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade.
Phoenix as well. It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time.
Those memories you hold, they are of another place. That world is no more.
Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
The Keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface of Ire. But this scale, it can only be...
Amon. How long until the Keystone is ready?
I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The Keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon. The foundation is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Xalnaga.
You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result. I have faith in that.
Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The Keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison.
The psionic matrix was first sparked 3,000 years ago. It is strange. Such a joyous event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory. I cannot tell you of the joy that Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psi matrix, or the rush of thoughts that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of the proud Kalai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes. You must understand, though, to have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
Perhaps this is how our histories should be viewed after all, without certainty, only seen through the era one lives in.
Ire. Some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
They will see much more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly. It has ushered us unto hope.
Yes, though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
Your people are lost, Artanis. I know you desire to save them, but it will not be done. Our focus should be on Amon's destruction alone.
By destroying Amon's body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
It is a folly, and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss, burn the entire world, and all on it.
No, Alarak. If we may save my people, it will be done. Do not defy me on this.
Of course, I only counsel wisdom. If you do not wish to hear it, I will say no more.
The Psi Matrix's power structures are accessible from 3 locations across Ire. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your Executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of Adun. We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch. The psionic matrix is the beating heart of Ire, formed from a lattice of Kadaran crystals embedded within the planet's crust. Its power structures can only be accessed from 3 points. If we destroy them, it should disable the warp network.
I will send 3 forces. We shall destroy the Matrix before Amon can recall the Golden Armada to Ire.
Vorazun, Alarak, you must enter the Citadel of the Executor to reach the first power structure. But the city has been infested.
No matter. We shall purge Antioch of the Zerg.
Even if I must do it myself. Speak now. So these are the Zerg who defeated you. Pitiful. They too shall fall before my power. Tell me, how did you lose ire to these animals? Did they leap up and chew apart your starships?
The Zerg were once the greatest threat my people faced. Only a fool would underestimate them.
Well then, I will bow to your experience as a fool. Do not waste my time. You address the High Lord.
And Aradine Shakuris.
I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
You are about to find out. This gate is sealed from the other side, and I shall move through the shadows to open it. The enemy will never see me. Nasperu Sadar. And Aradine Shakuris. Overseers. They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. Asgulio. We stand with our allies. Our future is the Daylon. It is my honor. There is much to be done. And Aradine Shakuris. Our future is the Daylon. It is my honor. We stand with our allies.
Are you done yet? Or do I need to keep slaughtering the Zerg here? What?
There! The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue. Only because I will.
What is your will? It is my honor.
Do not waste my time. Only because I will it. As I will it. So shall it be.
There is little time.
How shall we serve? So goes the chain of ascension.
There! The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue. Goes the chain of ascension. I desire. Only because
Yes? Our future is the Daylon.
you address the High Lord. As I desire.
I walk the shadow.
State your request. So shall it be. So goes the chain of ascension.
What is your will?
You address the High Lord. As I desire.
You require counsel.
So goes the chain.
path is barred. It seems I must infiltrate the enemy's forces and unseal the way forward.
Those mutalisks are swarming en masse. I would do my best to remain undetected if I were you.
It is my honor. Niraz Gulio. Our future is the Dalam. There is much to be done. It is my honor. And Arudin Shakuris. Niraz Gulio.
How shall we serve?
We have nearly reached the power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Orders from you. So goes the chain of ascension.
There is little time. And Arudin Shakuris. We stand.
What? As I desire.
What is your will?
The High Lord. So goes the chain of ascension.
The inner chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The Zerg will surely sense my growing power. So goes...
There is little time. Niraz Gulio. There is much to be done. It is my honor. We stand with our allies.
Just a moment longer.
And Arudin Shakuris. We stand with our allies. Nasperu Sidon. Unbelievable. You didn't just blast open the door.
Both the Zerg and the power structure will trouble us no more. Contact the others and tell them of the victory I have brought you.
Rohana, Alarak and I have destroyed the power structure. Alert the next team that they may begin.
Carax, Phoenix, the loss of the first power structure has not gone unnoticed. Hybrid have convened to defend the area.
Good. They shall suffer the full extent of my wrath.
All in good time, friend Phoenix. The Hybrid are a powerful foe, and if we're going to face them, we will need support. I've spent quite some time studying void energy. I should be able to reclaim robotic units and structures from Amon.
Then let us assemble our army, so a Hybrid may fall before it.
We are all Templar. An immortal. I cannot free the pilot from Amon's grasp, but I should be able to take control of it. We are united. I hear you. I am not detecting any robotic units ahead. I suppose now would be a good time to phase in some photon cannons. Progress is made by the bold.
The power structure lies ahead, but the temple grounds are vast.
Sentries, Immortals, Colossi, Reavers. We should reclaim as many as possible before proceeding. I can reclaim the gateway and robotics facility in this area.
We could then supplement our forces with the units of our choosing. A clever plan. I'm curious, Smith. Could you take control of me?
If your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them. Ire will be restored. Progress is made by the bold. I concur. The Psi Matrix will fall.
You require more Vespine gas.
My expertise.
I return to serve.
Shanala Arai Delam. It will be. We are united. The Psi Matrix will fall. Progress is made by the bold. Shanala Arai. I hear you. It will be. Purpose got. I concur. Shanala Arai Delam. The Psi Matrix will fall. Yes, sir. It will be. The Psi Matrix will fall. We are united. Shanala Arai Delam. I concur. Progress is made by the bold. It will be. A Smith is always prepared. The Psi Matrix will fall. Shanala Arai Delam. Ire will be restored. Progress is made by the bold. We are united. It will be. Purpose guides us. Ire will be. I'm detecting a robotic support bay nearby. If we can claim it, we can construct Colossi. It will be. Purpose. My expertise is yours. Ire will be restored. A Smith is always prepared. The Psi Matrix will fall.
These are two. Your will made manifest. Without hesitation.
Amon shall not
Speak, and you will be heard. None shall impede me. For ire.
We are all Templar.
You require more Vespine gas.
I return to serve.
Shanala Arai.
Speak, and you will be heard.
We are all
These are two. None shall impede me. Will made manifest.
My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a huge asset.
I am the blade of Artanis.
What may I resolve?
I hunger for
Naku Afal Ire. Amon shall not prevail. Ire will be... What may I resolve? We are all Templar. The Psi Matrix will fall.
Speak.
I hear you. I concur. My expertise is yours. We are united. Ire will be restored. Shanala Arai.
Your command for ire.
What may I resolve?
The enemy closes.
A face smith is always We are all. I will find the solution. It will be. We are united.
Your command. I hunger for battle.
I hear you. Ire will be restored. My expertise is yours.
Surely the hybrid will be no match for us now.
I believe you are right, friend Phoenix. Let us make for the power structure. Yes, Hyrule. It will be. I concur. My expertise is yours. What may I resolve? Yes, Hierarch. We are united. I will find the solution. Amon shall not prevail. The way is open.
Your command.
Yes, Hierarch.
Your crusade has failed. Your brethren and the Master are one flesh.
My expertise is yours. The Psi Matrix will fall. I hear you. A face smith is always prepared. With the hybrid eliminated, we can safely destroy the power structure. There. The Matrix was never meant to be dismantled like this. It has released a massive overflow of psionic energy from the surface of Ire. Hierarch, I fear you are in great peril. Psionic energy is gathering in the cavern behind you. If it reaches your position...
Do not fear, Karax. My warriors and I will keep ahead of the energy storm. Victory is still within our grasp.
Artanis, I am sending my Dark Templar to clear the path ahead. They shall aid your advance.
As will the Purifiers, deploying warp prisons. The Tal'Darim shall win this battle for you. My warriors are joining your forces now.
I serve my people. With honor, I lead. Be swift, my brothers. The psionic energy has already flooded the cavern entrance. Continue fighting, warriors. I will channel the astral winds to heal your wounds. The future is ours. With honor, I lead. A bold plan. With honor, I lead. Shakal Zen! The future is ours.
The Purifiers are fighting near your position, Artanis. We have nearly destroyed a major hive cluster.
There can be no doubt. With honor, I lead. A bold plan. The future is ours.
We serve at your command.
Destiny awaits. A bold plan. There can be no doubt. Change is upon us. With honor, I lead. Together, we are strong. There can be no doubt. The future is ours. Press on. The energies are closing in behind us. Together, we are strong. With honor, I lead. Vanquish. The future.
My Dark Templar are just ahead of your position, Hierarch. They have nearly taken down the final hive cluster.
The future is ours. A bold plan. To me, Nerazine.
Several Nidus worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in destroying them.
Arak and Vayash. With honor, I lead. A bold plan. There can be no doubt. Slay the Zerg! We are nearly there! A bold plan. With honor, I lead. Our path is clear. The final power structure. When it falls, the Psi Matrix will be no more.
You have done it, Artanis. We have stayed the Golden Armada's advance, for now. Initiating dimensional recall.